Hey there. So this is a quick how-to on how to use this 360 recording camera. My name is Sam, for reference. So this is the camera. Basically, it's got two lenses. Each of them records a sphere of video, and they get stitched together, or sort of a half sphere of video, and then they get stitched together into one full sphere. The back of the camera is the side with the button, and the front is the other side, and that matters because the front face is what determines the default orientation for 360 video when you do things like share it to Facebook. So keep that in mind. The button is the back, and that's easy to remember because it's just sort of where, if you were holding it, it's where your thumb would be, and then the other side would be facing forward. Here's a little tripod that you can use to attach the camera. This just screws on there like that, and the leg is telescope to be quite fairly tall, so you can get a lot of different heights for recording. And the trick is to try to set it to something similar to head height of a normal person, or the kind of person that you're trying to capture. So if we're trying to capture a student, the idea, sort of sitting at their desk, the idea would be to set it in their chair so that the height of the camera is roughly the height of a student's head while seated. So then, in order to do the recording, there are a couple of ways to do it. One way is to use the camera itself. So it has a power button there. So you can see that it's on. And it has a Wi-Fi on-off button, and then a shooting mode, which is still photo or video. So right now it's set to Wi-Fi on and shoot video, and you can start shooting just by pressing the capture button in the back. So that's recording, the red light is on, and then you press the button again to stop the recording. The other way to do it is that you can set it and then use the smartphone app in order to trigger the recording. So I'm going to unlock the app, go to the Theta application, and then it'll ask you to connect to the camera. So that uses the camera has its own Wi-Fi hotspot, basically. So it's broadcasting. The phone is connected to that Wi-Fi, so it's directly between these two devices, not over another router or anything like that. So it'll say, Theta, do you want to connect to, and Theta and a bunch of mumbly junk text. Connect that, and in theory, it should say connected there. And then if you hit camera, it'll show you the things that are already on the camera that you can then tap to download to the phone, or you can go down here to the bottom, this little eyeball thing, and that lets you do a remote capture. So you can be sort of close enough but out of the room or around the corner out of the shot, and then hit the capture button there to start the recording, and you'll hear the camera go and the red light will go on the camera. And then you can hit it again to stop the recording. And then if you go back, you can swipe down to refresh and see now there's a new recording. And if I grab that, it'll download the recording from the camera to the phone over the Wi-Fi connection, so you can sort of preview it, see how it looks, and then reshoot or not. And so that goes for a little while. I can't remember exactly how long the battery life on this camera lasts. The other, so it's going to download the rest of the video here. There to start the recording, and you'll hear the camera go. So then you can preview it, and then you can hit it again. Right there. The other way to get images off is to use the mini USB, micro USB, and plug it into the bottom. So there's two ports, there's an HDMI and then the other one, and that's where the data and charging port. So that's where you plug it in to charge it. So I plug that in and I plug it into my computer. Then you can download the videos and still images via something like Photos on Mac, which, when you plug in a camera, it brings up the import screen, and then you can download them from there. I think that is everything that I can think of right now. If you have more questions, we can do it on the video chat when you get this, or just ask me questions via email, sam@bigroomstudios.com. Yeah, that's all. Cool. Good luck. Thanks. Bye.